It's Sonny and Finn's Wrestling and Video Game Podcast. This week we talk about the latest gaming news, the closure of GameTrailers, and the retirement of Daniel Bryan.
Hello, welcome to episode number 4 of the Sonny and Finn show with myself, Sonny, and with me as always is Finn. Finn, how are you, my friend?
Hello, I'm very good, thank you.
Good. Episode number 4, we've got a few different things to talk about. Bit of gaming news, and of course the big news in pro wrestling this week, of course, the retirement of Daniel Bryan.
Boo.
Boo. Okay. So let's start off with some gaming news. Pretty slow week, to be honest. Nothing massive to report, I don't think. The Doom trailer and release date was released earlier on this week. I think it was earlier on this week, back end of last week maybe.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, either way. Doom is coming to Xbox One, PS4 and PC on the 13th of May this year. That's a lot earlier than I thought it was going to be. I didn't think we'd see it until maybe the back end of the year.
Yeah, same here.
So it's a nice surprise, to be honest. I'm really excited by it.
Yeah, me too. Trailer was awesome. Looked very bloody, very Doom-like. Lots of cool stuff which you can do. Very excited for it. Box art sucked, but other than that, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, the box art isn't the best. They're not exactly reinventing the...
Reinventing the wheel.
No, they're not at all. But the game itself will be great. To be honest, I didn't think the box art for either the Old Blood or the New Order, the last two Wolfenstein games, I don't think they exactly were mind-blowing either. So,
nah.
Actually, I can't think of a game that did blow me away with box art.
Yeah, Ico was good, the EU version.
Yeah, Ico was pretty cool.
Not the American version, which is it's basically just the same box art as the Doom 1. It's just the main character standing there looking bemused.
Yeah.
They tried.
I hope it plays as well as the two Wolfenstein games that have been on these generation of consoles do. Yeah,
the fact that we've had two awesome Wolfenstein games gives me hope that this will be an excellent Doom game.
I think it will be. I noticed that you platinumed the Old Blood recently.
I certainly did.
That's seriously hardcore, because those games are difficult. I expect Doom to be no different.
Its challenge maps were a pain, but I did.
Is that the nightmare maps, or the ones that are after the game?
Well, yeah, nightmare maps were a pain as well, but the ones after the game was like basically completing a level again, but getting points and doing things a certain way.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it was a pain, but it's done now. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun doing it. So
excellent. That's the main thing. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Absolutely.
Titanfall 2. No release date, but they have announced that there's going to be a single player campaign as part of the whole thing. Which is much better than no single player campaign.
Definitely.
Which obviously the first Titanfall massively lacked.
Yeah, I did like the first Titanfall.
I loved it. I thought it was really good. I mean, it's one of the few online multiplayers where I've bothered to sort of rank all the way up and then sort of go again afterwards.
Yeah. I didn't play on Xbox One, sadly, but I played on PC. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I don't normally play online shooters at all. I'm not that kind of... I used to be like way back when Call of Duty 4 and all that was blowing up. But no, something about Titanfall just really interested me. And
well, same. It was pretty much the reason that I bought an Xbox One. I bought the Xbox One Titanfall bundle because I don't know why it just sort of really appealed to me.
Yeah, I think it's just like being big necks and stomping on stuff and just feeling like all powerful.
Yeah. I mean, towards the end, cause I was playing Hardpoint Domination a lot towards sort of... I mean, it just helped me rank up a ton.
That's what I made as well.
I was just letting my auto tie and do the damage while I was sort of running around collecting hardpoints.
That was awesome as well.
And stuff like that. So
the fact that you can move separately to your Titan was super awesome. I like that a lot.
Yeah, so that was really cool. And if they carry what was so awesome about the first one into the second one, combine it with a single player campaign, I think it could be really special.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, I love me some single player campaigns.
Yeah, same. Trophies.
Yeah. We're all about that trophy.
We're all about the trophies. We just love the trophies.
Gotta get that plat.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. A lot of PS4 players wouldn't have sort of caught it first time round either, and this is going to come to both. So
that's awesome.
That's really good. It's going to bring Titanfall to a larger audience, which is great.
Definitely.
Metal Gear Online. I don't even know if people play this thing. I guess. I mean, you said you played it for a little while.
Yeah, I played it a bit. It wasn't super interesting. It had some interesting ideas. but it's kind of just got stale after a while.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't appeal to me at all. I mean, I obviously I was playing the Phantom Pain, and I think the update sort of came up a bit after.
Oh yeah.
When they added Metal Gear Online, but I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yeah, it's like the fact it's like they managed to do like stealth multiplayer,
Right.
sort of. But a lot of the time you're still just running around shooting dudes,
Right.
like any other.
To be honest, that's exactly what I was like during the main game as well. Just no stealth at all, just shooting everybody. So
Or maybe when you're playing it.
yeah. Go check out Finn's Let's Plays of it see him suck at it on YouTube.
I do have a couple of videos from Metal Gear, yeah.
No, Finn's good at it. If I did a Let's Play of it, it'd be embarrassing. Either way, Metal Gear Online is getting some DLC that was announced today. It's called Cloaked in Silence, and it adds 3 new maps: Coral Complex, Rust Palace, and the Azure Mountain. All for, well, it says I'm reading here it's $4. So what is that, like £2 or something?
Yeah, sounds.
So cheapest DLC of all time, unless obviously it's free. But yeah. I guess people will enjoy that. I don't know.
Yeah, if it's Metal Gear Online, then why not? It's cheap.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just fine. That's it. Yeah, it is what
Average.
it is. The Dark Souls 3 opening cinematic has been released.
Woo! I didn't watch it because I don't want spoilers.
I also didn't watch it, so I've seen a lot of people talking about it, saying it looks great.
Yeah, lots of positive reactions to it, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I anticipate it to be great. I say now that I'm not going to buy it, but I know I'm going to.
Yeah.
Because I'm just sucked straight into it straight away. I'm like, oh, everyone else is playing it and talking about it and thinking it's great.
Definitely.
So now I also want to feel that. So I am going to buy it, but
yeah,
I'll suck at it.
I'm a big Souls fan, so it's like definitely day one buy for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait. Love it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be great. It'll be, I mean, as awesome as Bloodborne, I imagine.
Yeah, it's definitely bringing some elements from Bloodborne into it. They showed off like the thief class, which one of the classes you can start out as. They had like a quick dodge, which looks very similar to the dodges you can do in Bloodborne.
Sure.
A lot quicker, a lot faster paced. So that's awesome.
So you're more of a Souls veteran than I am.
Yeah, you can say that.
Like 100%.
Yeah.
Definitely more of a Souls veteran than me. So obviously I started with Bloodborne, like I said, sort of on, I can't remember if it was the last episode or the episode before where we talked about it, but yeah, I am going to try it. I am going to get it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it, I'm going to suck, I'm going to cry because I suck so badly.
Maybe you can play co-op, I'll help you.
You can play co-op on it?
Yeah, sort of. It's a bit weird, but you actually need to like use an item, and you find this like glowy thing in the other person's world, and it's in the first couple of games it's a bit random to try and play with friends, but they did eventually add a way so you can do it. So hopefully there'll be.
Oh, I see.
A way to do that.
Is this like? Oh wait, I think I know. So you find that. In fact, I don't know what it's called, but you find something and you can ask someone to come and help you. Is that the same sort of thing?
Yeah, pretty much. In Bloodborne, you just like rang a bell and just
that was it. Yeah.
people in randomly. In Souls games, it tends to you like put a mark on the ground, and then if you want someone to come into your game, you go up to one of these marks and bring them into your game that way.
Okay.
But yeah, it's awesome.
Okay, well that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll help you through.
Yeah, you can help me achieve something that I'm never going to achieve on my own.
Yeah, I'll hold your hand through it.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. In pretty interesting news, well, I thought it was interesting. I don't know if it is interesting to anyone else, but Amazon, the online retailer, are moving further into the gaming industry, and they've announced Amazon Lumberyard. Okay, so it's a free cross-platform 3D game engine that Amazon says is capable of bringing the highest quality games featuring beautiful worlds, realistic characters, and stunning real-time effects.
Ooh.
There's a beta available for that now for PC and console developers.
Interesting. I think Amazon has tried to get into like the gaming market before. With like the Firebox, I think they had some exclusive game deals on there.
Yeah, I mean the Amazon
took
box
off anyway.
and stick, it's very basic. It's like emulator sort of stuff. So
I've got a Fire TV at home, Just like I can use my bedroom TV to go on like Netflix and YouTube and whatnot.
Sure.
But never any games on there because why would I?
Well, that's it. Yeah. I mean, it is literally just like an emulator for.
Yeah.
If you bought Sonic 2 off the Amazon store or whatever, you can play it. So obviously they're thinking bigger with this. I don't know if it'll ever take off. It has native Twitch support as well, because obviously Amazon own Twitch.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know what that means, to be honest. I don't know what does that actually mean? Native Twitch support.
I'd imagine it's like, you know, with the PS4, you just like press a share button and stream directly to Twitch from your PS4. Maybe something like that. So
yeah,
don't do it through your PC or
but
anything.
Obviously, Amazon, but judging from this blurb that's been put out, they obviously intend to bring these games to consoles. Well, if any games ever get made using this lumberyard engine.
Yeah.
So I don't know what native Twitch support means.
Yeah, not good. I'm not sure.
Maybe we'll find out. We'll find out at some point, I guess.
Yeah. Strange. Yeah, one to keep an eye on for sure.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
I mean, that's all I have as far as gaming news. But I know you wanted to talk about something that was major.
Yeah.
And that was announced this week. Yesterday, actually.
Yesterday, yes. Sad news of one of my favourite websites for like the past 10 years. GameTrailers has shut down suddenly out of nowhere. They only got told on the day that they were all fired. This kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And they told us, obviously. But yeah, very sad, and a bunch of awesome people. Yeah, but every time I watched like GameTrailers stuff, it always felt like a family of people who obviously loved video games, loved their job.
Sure.
Made awesome reviews. Whenever I went to find game reviews, I'd go to GameTrailers because I know they're like the most similar to my interests, and I tend to agree with their reviews and their thoughts more than like GameSpot or IGN or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, with IGN and people like that, it almost feels like they're people hired from other fields to review games, and
yeah,
you know, they want to talk about movies and all that sort of stuff. So I mean, with GameTrailers, it was nice to go to a place where that, you know, they were very game centric.
Yeah, it was always very like personal. They also put themselves out there.
Yeah.
Whereas GameSpot, you can't see anyone. There's like Daniel Bryan, who's very popular on GameSpot, who I like a lot. But other than that, I struggle to think of anyone who works at GameSpot. Whereas I can name you everyone who works at GameTrailers because they're always there.
Yeah.
Putting themselves out there and always making awesome original content. Two of my favourite podcasts, two of my only podcasts I ever listened to were from GameTrailers. GT Time and the other one, GT Live. And Mandatory Updates. Started doing the podcasting as well. And they were all awesome. And yeah, I'm not going to listen to. No more podcasts for me. Sad.
No, I mean, it is really sad that the studio has been, well, not the studio, the company has sort of, you know, had to close down, and those guys have been, you know, redundant as such.
Yeah, I feel really bad for like Brandon Jones, as the guy who's been worked there all his life, not his life, but since the beginning of GameTrailers. He's one of the guys who founded it. Who did the voices, all the reviews and all the videos and things. Super awesome voice, nice guy, and yeah, poor chap.
But guys at GameTrailers, if you do ever hear this, you will be missed. And
my hope is that someone out there will just bundle you guys all together and make a new website, make their own website with blackjack and hookers and without the blackjack and the hookers in the website.
But guys, I hope something comes up soon for you guys, because obviously a very, very talented bunch of individuals.
Yes, yeah, you'll be missed.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, let's unless you've got anything else that you want to talk about gaming wise.
Oh, I did mean to bring up segments. I wanted to bring up.
Oh, okay. That's what we're moving into now. We're moving into segments.
Yes, segments.
We're on episode 4, and now we're in the big leagues.
Yes,
we're into segments.
In honour of GameTrailers, we're going to start corrections. Start the corrections music. Future Finn. Thanks. Okay, so last episode.
We sucked on so many things last episode.
Yeah, I got a lot of things wrong. For example, we got a lot of developers confused. Mainly Insomniac and Sucker Punch I got mixed up. So Insomniac are the guys who make Ratchet and Clank and Resistance and
great games.
Yeah, great games. And also made Sunset Overdrive on the Xbox One.
It's a really great game. Really, really good. If you haven't played Sunset Overdrive, and you do have an Xbox One, you do go and play it. It's really good. So funny as well.
It looks really awesome. I haven't played it myself, but it looks fun. And Sucker Punch are the guys who make Infamous and the Sly Cooper games, which I like a lot.
Also great.
Yes, also excellent. And we also couldn't remember who the Bioshock developer was. The Bioshock developer is Irrational Games.
See, I didn't know that. I really wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, I should have known that.
We knew that 2K published it, but we didn't know who actually made the game. So we're sorry, but we've wronged our. No, we've put right our wrong. There we go. Yes. That's better.
There was some wrestling stuff we talked about. We couldn't remember what happened on Raw.
Oh yeah, God Almighty.
We were terrible. I think we said we didn't think the Wyatts had been on that episode. They were. In fact, Bray Wyatt took on Kane.
Of course.
And that match got booed out of the building. Everyone was booing them because they didn't care. And they started chanting for the guys in the crowd who were dressed as Randy Savage and all that. It's pretty hilarious. I was going to remember how the match ended. The main event match ended. It was Roman and Ambrose got the pin. And after the match, Roman powerbombed Rusev into the table, and I said it was Sheamus. It was actually Rusev.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, that's it for corrections.
There will be many more of corrections. I mean, we can continue this. We could probably go on forever with corrections as this series goes on. So,
if you notice any corrections, any mistakes we made, be sure to tell us in the comments or tweet us.
Yeah, don't be mean to us, though.
Yeah, don't be mean.
Don't be mean to us.
Just kidding. Be as mean as you want. But
there's a very innocent mistakes.
Yes, but yeah, we'll give you a shout out if you correct us. And,
yes.
Also, if you want us to talk about anything you want us to talk about, just let us know. We'll talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you have some gaming stuff that you want us to answer or anything like that, we are happy to talk about anything. Yes. Pretty much.
What's our streams? They're good.
Yes, they are. We suck in the streams, but they are good.
Yes. Follow us on Twitter. We're at SonnyFinPC. I'll put a link in the description. And
good.
Yeah.
Right. Now we've got our promotional stuff out of the way. There'll be more later, I promise. Daniel Bryan announced his retirement from WWE this week.
No. Yesterday was a bad day. GameTrailers and Daniel Bryan gone in one day.
Yeah. I mean, I saw this coming. I mean, I think we all did. I think we all saw it coming. We're sort of probably dreading the announcement more than anything.
Yeah, once I heard he was going to be on, Raw, I was like, oh god, this is it, isn't it? Is it going to be his last time?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen the segment from Raw yet.
Yeah, I saw it this morning.
It's real sad. I mean, it sucks that it just has to happen. I mean, there's so many great matches, and he offers so much to the company as a whole. I think.
Yeah, it's a talented guy. Very sad to see him go for sure. But it reminded me a lot of when Edge had to leave.
Yeah,
that was very sad as well. Just it's not his choice. He doesn't want to leave, but it's he can't. No, he's injured. He can't. If it's a choice between wrestling another match and potentially being in a wheelchair, and just not wrestling again, I'd rather than just not wrestle because I want it to be triple for life.
Yeah, I mean, it is all he's ever done, really. I mean, he's been wrestling for so long. Obviously, before he came to WWE, a lot of people probably wouldn't have been too familiar with him. But
Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, I mean, even before then, when he was sort of American Dragon and stuff like that, and it's just so sad. I mean, that his career does have to end so soon.
Yeah.
Wish him all the best. I mean, I don't know what he's going to do now.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll stick around in WWE and hopefully be commentator or be manager or something like that. Who knows? We'll be on Total Divas, nothing else.
Yeah, you'll keep cashing in that Total Divas paycheck, so we'll always have that.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw a couple of things yesterday. Dave Meltzer reported that he tried to get out of his WWE contract.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
It was blocked.
Yeah.
I don't know if he had intentions to go competing somewhere else.
Oh, possibly.
Whether that's a smart move or not. I mean, he obviously knew he was never going to get cleared by WWE, so maybe he thought he'd try to look somewhere else. I don't know.
It did say more that he'd had taken another test since then, which said there was something wrong with his brain or whatever.
Yeah.
And so maybe he had another test since he wanted to leave and just can't do it anymore.
The sort of thing that you retweeted. The guy from Botchamania.
Oh yeah.
About the headbutts.
The diving headbutt, yeah. It's Can't remember
it was Harley Race regretted being the innovator of it.
Oh yeah.
Dynamite Kid, Tom Billington obviously ended up in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Chris Benoit, we had not applicable.
Yeah.
And obviously Daniel Bryan at his prime has had to retire. Whether that, you know, obviously all of these guys did the diving headbutt. I'm not sure if Chris Benoit did. He obviously has been erased from history. So
who?
Yeah,
Chris Benoit.
Yeah, we don't know. So, you know, I don't know if it's connected in any way. I mean, it could be. I mean, if he's got stuff wrong.
It was concussion related, wasn't it? So
yeah, I mean, diving headbutt's a stupid movie.
Yeah, why do you?
It sucks anyway. I hate even seeing it.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
It's not been good since WCW Revenge on the 64.
Yeah,
like that was when the diving headbutt was its real best. Was then.
Definitely.
When you held down C on your N64 controller and went flying off the top with a headbutt.
Oh man.
Then you got 3 replays and it made a brilliant noise. But that's when the diving headbutt was at its very finest.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know if the diving headbutt is, you know, connected to all of this. I mean, it very well could be, you know, a contributing factor, but I don't know. Either way, I mean, it's really sad to see them go.
Definitely.
WWE is short on top tier guys at the minute. I mean,
yeah.
Obviously Daniel Bryan wasn't going to be involved in WrestleMania or whatever anyway. You know, but this doesn't help. I mean, this.
No, it's like everyone getting injured. Finn Balor just got injured as well.
Yeah, I saw
his
that.
ankle.
Yeah. I saw that cool video of Bayley doing his.
Oh, that was adorable. Yeah.
At the NXT live event, I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that.
I mean, with Daniel Bryan now gone out of the equation forever.
Yeah.
You know, Rollins is out, Seaton is out. You know, this is a tough time for WWE at the minute.
Yeah, we got Reigns, Ambrose, and Brock, and that's really it. There's what's up the card and Triple H, I guess. Yeah. That's yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think the road to WrestleMania is very obvious now.
Yeah.
I mean, we said this last time, but I mean the Fastlane main event. I mean, that is
probably the most predictable thing in a while, even by today's standards, where everything's predictable. But
I mean, I would put my house on Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
I would put anything on Roman Reigns winning that match.
Yeah, I might make an actual bet for the first time in my life that Roman Reigns will.
Yeah, I'd get it on now before they change the odds.
Yeah,
it's just like it just seems so obvious that Reigns is gonna win and go to WrestleMania and beat Triple H.
Yeah, definitely. No, I couldn't.
I think the whole card's fairly obvious what's been announced so far.
Yeah, I don't know what else has been announced.
Charlotte versus Brie, which is strange. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're building to something bigger at WrestleMania for the Divas.
I think they want to give recently because of the whole Daniel Bryan thing.
What a pity book.
Yeah, because they've teased like Sasha Banks going for the title, and then they've just kind of you and Becky have a tag match. And
that doesn't make
whoever
sense
the hell.
at all.
Seem bad, yeah.
I think Sasha will be involved at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, I hope so. I still hope that they bring Bayley up in time and have like a fatal 4-way for Divas, or Women's it should be called, championship. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I don't think Bayley will make it in time for that.
No, probably not. But wishful thinking.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't think it's beyond the realms of possibility.
Yeah.
Maybe straight after WrestleMania. You know how they always sort of bring people up.
That's true. Yeah. That could be Bayley coming up.
But now's the time to bring more people through.
Definitely.
I mean, while the injuries are piling up.
Yeah.
I mean, it just seems like it's the right thing to do. So with now Daniel Bryan is gone, and you know, bring Sami Zayn through, which I think's the idea. Because I mean, obviously he's fighting Nakamura.
Oh, is he? Sweet.
At the NXT Dallas Takeover, which is WrestleMania week.
Oh, right.
I think it's actually April the 1st. So WWE announced that Nakamura was going to be coming in.
Oh yeah.
Which we all knew anyway.
Oh yeah, we all knew. Yeah.
Because I think in an NXT episode that's going to show in the coming weeks, I guess.
Yeah.
Once they've shown Joe versus Sami Zayn for the number one contender match, for the number one contender spot, I think the episode after that they're going to show, because they tape all these things well in advance.
Yeah.
So we know what's going on.
Yeah.
which is part of the reason I don't watch TNA.
Yeah.
Because you know what's going to happen in advance.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
also, TNA is terrible.
The original sucks so bad.
Even my like, oh
yeah. Yeah, I feel so strongly about how much I dislike TNA.
Yeah. Oh, it's not like we want this to be bad. We just hate them for being haters. But it's I mean, if you try to watch TNA, it's just we can't.
We're not so pro WWE that we're just going to bash the competition. Because I do watch other wrestling. It's just I don't like the product.
No, it's just it bores me and it just feels sloppy.
And the presentation's horrible.
Yeah.
And I don't like the way that it's done. I don't like the one-time events. I don't like any of that. No. I don't like the commentary. I can't stand the commentary, actually.
Josh Matthews.
Yeah.
There was a reason he was fired from WWE.
Yeah.
It's because it's just bad.
Yeah, it's very bad. I don't like TNA, so neither does Finn, apparently.
Nope.
But with NXT, it's so good. It's so consistent. Pretty much every week as well.
Yeah.
So, either way, sidetracked.
He's awesome.
I think when Sami Zayn inevitably loses to Nakamura at the Dallas Takeover, he will then make the move up to the roster.
Yeah, definitely. Just to be in there WrestleMania week or week after.
Yeah, so I think he'll probably come in the Raw after WrestleMania.
Probably. I think that's how they did it last year, wasn't it? When he brought up Owens and all that.
Yeah. I think, I guess as Sami Zayn is fighting Dallas, he doesn't beat Samoa Joe. So Samoa Joe fights Finn Balor at Takeover. Mm-hmm. If Finn Balor wins, which I think he will, I think Joe moves up too.
Yeah, that'd be a safe bet, I think.
Yeah.
Well, but Finn's got to come up as well.
I think he will, but I don't think it's going to be yet.
No. That's what's going to happen with the whole Bullet Club thing. Are they going to make that straight onto the main event, or are they going to have them in NXT first and then?
I think Anderson and Gallows are going to NXT.
Oh yeah.
Nakamura's going to NXT. I think AJ was the only one who sort of made that step up straight away.
Yeah.
I read something interesting, a tweet from somebody, just some random person. I'm sorry, random person, if you tweeted this and I've stolen it, but they might have brought AJ straight to the main roster to fill that void. Now Daniel Bryan's gone.
Yeah.
The indie darling was the expression used.
Yeah.
So if that was you, I like the expression. And I also think you're probably right.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
So I know we've got AJ versus Jericho 2 on SmackDown this week.
I'm surprised they put it on SmackDown actually, not on Raw again.
I think it's to get viewers.
Probably, yeah.
Because I am going to watch SmackDown because of it.
Oh yeah, same here.
Like I watched SmackDown last week to see AJ fight The Miz, which was a great match actually.
Oh yeah, well that was actually good. He lost some veneers. People keep calling it his teeth. He didn't get his teeth knocked out. He's got his veneers, which is like the fun part. Whatever.
Which I saw him. He kept sort of.
Yeah, he kept checking it.
He kept checking his tooth. So
yeah.
I think Jericho wins, and then you get AJ versus Jericho 3, the rubber match at Fastlane. Then something else. Then obviously they move on to something bigger at WrestleMania. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So going back. So Daniel Bryan's left a big void that now needs to be filled. The guys are there to do it. Without question, I mean, so bring Sami up. I think that's a great move. It's been coming for a long time. He can't just stay in NXT.
Yeah, I think it would have been ages ago. If it wasn't for his shoulder.
Yeah.
Going now and then.
Yeah, I mean, he good showing against Cena.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Big pop at the Rumble when he came out.
Yeah.
So I think it's time for Sami Zayn. I've thought that for a long time. I'm a big fan of him. So
yeah.
And Joe as well. Joe's a complete veteran.
Oh yeah,
so without question, Joe's ready.
Absolutely.
Finn will come up at some point next year. This year, I think.
Yeah.
I just think keep the belt on him for a little while longer. Because the pattern is always a couple of title defences, lose to the next person, move to the main roster.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I think it's probably good to break that mould. Otherwise, it becomes too predictable.
Yeah, true.
So I think that's what's going to happen. Keep the belt on Finn for a while longer, and have someone really special take it off him. Then have Finn. Maybe have Nakamura take it off him eventually, because that I want see. I want to see Nakamura versus Finn Balor.
Absolutely, yeah.
So selfishly, I want Finn Balor to stay in NXT and fight Nakamura.
Definitely. Yeah, that'd be an awesome match.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So the long and short of this long bit we've just done there about NXT and everything is that Daniel Bryan is definitely going to be missed.
Yes, absolutely.
Definitely. The world lost another wrestler this week. Former ECW and WWE competitor Axel Rotten.
Yes.
He passed away very suddenly. I haven't really read into the specifics of it. I know there's a few things been released, but I try not to read it because I'd just rather not.
Yeah.
I liked Axel Rotten when he was sort of when he was tagging with Balls Mahoney. I don't know if you sort of watched ECW too much.
No, sadly I just kind of missed out on the whole thing. Last I stopped watching wrestling for a while. That kind of happened like while I wasn't watching.
Sure.
The whole ECW thing, but yeah, I was familiar with him, Axel Rotten. Sad to see another one go. 2016 has been a crappy year so far.
Yeah. I hate it when I hate when anyone passes away. Anyone sort of, well, anybody in general. It's such a crappy thing.
Yeah.
But Axel Ryan was good. I mean, he's not like he wasn't exactly putting on a technical masterclass, but what he did, he was very good at.
Yeah.
And he'll be missed. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's probably still wrestling. He was only 43, so.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So rest in peace, Axel Rotten.
Yes.
Speaking of ages, actually, I was reading this article about so obviously Triple H is, what is he now, 40 something, 43 maybe?
Sounds alright. Might be a bit late, a bit older maybe. I can't remember.
He's in his 40s either way.
Super old.
He's pretty old. But I was reading this article about in fact WWE might have put it on themselves about how old sort of certain superstars were when they won a world title. It must have been about wrestlers sort of 40 plus.
Triple H is 46 years old.
46? Wow, okay. I didn't think it was that old, actually.
Yeah, it's a big show. It's 44.
Yeah.
On to this.
But I read...
he carries on, and Daniel Bryan retires at whatever he is, 32.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I read this, so I was reading this article and I was sort of like... I don't know if you remember the last time Hogan had a run with the WWE Championship.
Oh yeah.
When him and Undertaker had a little feud. It was sort of like when he came back and...
Yeah, I remember that thing.
Like, he was only 48 when he won that title.
Really? He looks about 68.
Yeah. I thought that. I couldn't believe it.
Bloody hell.
Like, I was reading this article and I was like, no, Hogan wasn't only 48.
Yeah.
There is no way.
But yeah, wrestlers get old really fast, it seems.
Yeah, I mean Hogan seemed old then because he wasn't moving well. And obviously then they put the belt on him. I think he beat Triple H for it.
Yeah.
Triple H obviously at this point was in his prime.
Yeah.
He had a 48-year-old Hogan who could barely move around, winning the world title.
For 2 broken hips.
Yeah. If you are listening to this and cannot believe what I'm saying, go back. I think it was 2002. Right, go back to the 2002 years, around the start of the year. So go to, I think he fights The Rock, maybe at WrestleMania.
Yeah, that definitely happened. I remember that. I can't remember if it was a championship or not, but
no, it wasn't. It was just that match, the Icon versus Icon thing.
Yeah.
And then he went on after that, and I think he beat Triple H at Backlash, maybe. Or Judgment Day, one of the two. Either way, go back to 2002, read the description on the pay-per-view, and go watch Hogan beat Triple H for the title, because you just cannot believe that Hogan's only 48 there. He's probably moving now like he did then.
Yeah, pretty much. I can see image over here. Yeah, he looks super old.
He does look really old, doesn't he?
He's like no hair.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't remember the last time Hogan had hair.
That's true. Whoops, that has all you. Excuse me. But yes, he looks not the youngest.
Yeah. So it's hard to believe he's only 48. Hogan's had a tough paper round.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was Triple H versus Hulk Hogan at Backlash 2002 for the undisputed WWE Championship.
That is top wrestling knowledge for me. That is.
Yeah, very good. Well done.
Backlash 2002. Spot on.
Well done.
Yeah. So I mean, I couldn't believe that. So basically, what we've learned from all this is that. Don't overdo it at 32. Just keep doing 5 moves.
Yeah, keep doing
win the world title when you're 48.
Yeah. Poor Daniel.
Yeah.
Poor Brian.
That's pretty much it as far as sort of wrestling news and stuff goes.
Pretty much.
We're going to do some shameless self-promoting now. The next time you're going to hear us, we're going to our local independent wrestling promotion on February the 21st, and we're going to interview the guys from there, have a chat with them about the show.
Indeed.
Maybe ask them if they're gamers.
Yeah,
and talk about how they got into wrestling and what they hope to do with it and stuff like that. So that's going to be really cool. That's going to be episode number 5, so our first milestone as a podcast.
Absolutely.
We're gonna do a lot more streams. I know we keep saying we're gonna do a lot more streams, but I feel like we are anyway.
Oh yeah, we definitely are. I'm gonna try and clean up our YouTube channel. Gonna edit out some segments from our podcast to upload onto there. So if you don't listen to an hour-long podcast every couple of weeks, you can just watch whatever bit you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and edit some streams as well when you do them, stuff like highlights and the best moments of our streams.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And just lots of good content.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got a couple coming up this week. Well, depending when you're listening to this, Firewatch and Unravel came out today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do streams, or at least try to do streams for both.
Yeah, so I've actually been thinking about doing a let's play of Firewatch.
Have you bought it as well?
I haven't yet, so I'm going to do. Start playing through it tomorrow.
It's like £13.59 if you're a PlayStation Plus member.
Nice.
And
Good
given
advice.
the reviews that it's got, that sounds like a bargain to me.
Yeah.
I think it's only 6 hours long or something, but it looks fantastic. So.
Really.
Okay, I'll let Finn do the Firewatch play, and I'll do Unravel, which I am smitten with. I played I played the first 2 levels on EA Access, and I couldn't believe how good it was.
It looks really nice. Yeah.
Really heartwarming. I was emotionally invested sort of after the first cutscene.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to love this. So I'll do a let's play of that.
Yeah.
Finn can do the Firewatch let's play.
Yes.
And then we will both do a Street Fighter 5 let's play. We will suck at it together.
We'll learn as we go.
Yeah, I think it was on the last podcast or the podcast before when I said I wasn't going to get Street Fighter 5 and I've pre-ordered it like the sucker that I am, because I've now decided that it looks brilliant and I'm gonna be very amateur at it. In fact, I think what sold it to me was I saw something that said like they've catered this one for people who are beginners and for the experts as well.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's cool.
I'm not sure which of them I am, because I've been playing Street Fighter since the Mega Drive.
Yeah. I've actually found a copy of the Street Fighter 2 that I've still got for the Mega Drive. Yeah.
Which one is it? The Championship Edition?
Yes, Championship Edition. It wins like 10 frames a second, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I love the the very brief introduction where there's like 2 guys fighting on the street.
Oh yeah.
And then the guy punches, and then it like goes up to the high right. I have no idea what that has to do with Street Fighter at all. Apart from the fact that it's 2 guys
dudes
fighting on a street.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with any of these sort of outlandish characters and stuff that you have in Street Fighter.
We could have had like Ryu and Ken fighting, but no, just blonde guy number 1 and other man.
Yeah, other man in a black t-shirt. I don't know, but Street Fighter's definitely progressed since then.
Just a tad.
I mean, there's 100 versions of Street Fighter 2.
Yeah. Super Street Fighter 2, Super Ultra Street Fighter. There's a ton of versions of Street Fighter 4 as well.
Yeah, there's loads of Street Fighter 4s.
I remember when they first released Street Fighter 4, like the vanilla version, said we're not going to do a super version. It's going to be the definitive version the first time. And then release a super version. And then okay, we've got a super version, but this is the definitive one. There's not going to be any more after this. And it's like
like an ultra version, isn't there?
Yeah. First they did Super Street Fighter Arcade Edition, which I think was DLC originally, but then they released it separately. They go, okay, no, this is the ultimate version, and now they've got Ultra Street Fighter 4. It's like, God damn it.
Yeah, I know. It's just make one game.
Yeah.
We get it. What I did hear actually is that Street Fighter 5 is getting some story add-on.
Nice.
For free as well. For everybody who sort of buys the game, they'll get that free. I think it's coming in April or something like that.
Oh, awesome.
So it's something they're working on, which seems pretty cool. I don't know how deep a story that's going to be.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be sort of Mortal Kombat style story mode.
It'd be cool if it was like that, because in like last Street Fighter, especially 4, it was just like a combination of fights with some like very brief cutscenes or just like text.
Yeah, text and like still pictures.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't tell, me and Finn we're story guys.
Yeah.
We want that meat in our games.
We do.
We need that meat.
We need context. It's all about context.
Yes, it is. Yeah. If you're just fighting for nothing, it's just pointless.
Yeah.
It's just fighting for fighting's sake. So we're gonna play Street Fighter 5. I think it comes out a week today. So today is the 9th of February.
It is.
It comes out on the 16th. So we might do a Let's Play maybe on the 17th.
Sounds good.
We'll just fight each other on it. I don't.
Yeah.
We're gonna suck. We're gonna be like people. It's gonna be really good Street Fighter 5 streams out there. People like doing gazillion hit combos and stuff. And we're just like
punch, kick, punch.
A little bit, and then like you'll hear a lot of button clicking.
Yeah,
we're trying to do stuff that
every 5 minutes reporting. Wait, I've got like the move list. What was it? How do you did Hookin?
How to ruin a fighting game by just like using the move list.
Down, forward, punch. There we go. That's it.
It's like these 60-second fights like are actually about 5 minutes long because you're looking at the move list.
Yeah.
Oh wait, just 1 second. I want to see how I can beat you.
Yeah. Good times.
Very good times. We're also going to introduce something called the Sonny and Finn Podcast World Heavyweight Championship.
Oh hell yes!
We're gonna abbreviate this down to SFPC World Title.
SNF Championship. Yeah, something like that. Something.
Either way, we've got an old WWF, now WWE. Get the F out. Toy Championship. Okay, which we are going to compete for in WWE.
You mean a solid gold replica of...
Sorry, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a solid gold, real life replica of the old WWF Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely.
Hulk Hogan era. So we're going to compete for this playing WWE 2K16 and onwards.
Yes, and probably other games as well. Maybe we can do a Street Fighter one.
Maybe. No one will ever win.
No, it'll just be we're going to okay, now it's yours and now it's mine.
Yeah.
Then it's back now.
Yeah. So I think with WWE 2K, it's going to be a level playing field.
That's true. Yeah.
Like whereas Street Fighter is just going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not just going to be us competing for it. We may draft in some new challengers.
Here comes a new
during
challenge.
the course of our time playing this game and competing for this title. So we're going to start. We're actually going to, after recording this podcast, we're going to play some games. We're going to stream some games. We're going to play the first few fights for the Sonny and Finn Championship.
Yes.
So go check out the video on YouTube. It will be there, and the winner, we will post a photo of the winner on our Twitter page, posing with the solid gold, very real,
expensive
WWF, or now Sonny and Finn Podcast World Heavyweight Championship. That will be abbreviated into something much better than that. And then we'll do the same for Fastlane that we did for the Royal Rumble. We'll play the matches out and we'll talk about them, and then we'll do a very special one for WrestleMania as well.
Yes, that'll be good.
We'll incorporate the World Heavyweight Championship into these streams. But yeah, so there's so much cool stuff that we're going to do. I want to start a campaign as well. I saw somebody put a picture on Twitter earlier on of Fire Pro Wrestling Returns from the PS2, and it was a picture of Daniel Bryan from that game.
Awesome.
Because I don't know if you ever played Fire Pro, but the wrestlers are in there, and their likeness is there.
Yeah.
They're not called that.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to have the licenses.
Yeah.
And it's such a real genius thing to do, and it plays so well.
There's another game that does actually, which I noticed on the PSN store. I think it's, I don't know what it's called. I think it's 5-Star Wrestling something rather, but it's like, I saw the trailer. It looks super janky and bad. But it had like Jeff Hardy or...
What's this on?
I think it's on PS4 and Xbox something or other. Maybe 360, Xbox One maybe. It's like Jeff Hardy or Jed Hardy and Kurt Angle or Burt Tangle.
Excellent.
I don't think that's called
What's
that.
this game called?
It's something like 5-Star Wrestling something or other.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
And this is what? This is an actual thing you can buy now?
Pretty sure, yeah. It looks super janky and not fun, but...
On PS4?
I think so.
We will look into this.
Yes, we can play it for the
We'll
championship.
look into this abomination and we will play it. We will play it. I've never heard of it, so...
I happened to see it the other day while I was looking for wrestling stuff. I was like, this might be fun.
It's that
In a horrible way.
bad that we don't even know about it.
Yeah.
I'm usually all over the wrestling games.
I think it might have come out on like 360 like a long time ago, and they just like ported it over to PS4 or something like that.
Right. and it's on the UK PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
We will look into this and we will play it, and we will put a let's play of how bad this game is.
Oh yes.
If we love it so much, we'll use it for the World Heavyweight title matches. So yeah, let's get Fire Pro Wrestling Returns on PlayStation 4 as a PS2 classic.
That'd be awesome.
It'd be very awesome. I know that they brought it out on PS3. They did so you can download it off PSN on PS3. So I mean, this game isn't copyrighted, so it's not like WWE where there's past guys and all that, because obviously all this stuff is made up.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
look a bit like.
Yeah, just real coincidence that Sting would look exactly like Sting does with the white face paint with the black lines, but it's not Sting. No, I mean, and if they were asked, I'm sure they'd just deny that it was Sting. Who's this gentleman with the handlebar moustache and bandana? It looks like Hulk Hogan. It's not. No, it's not Hulk Hogan.
It's his bulk slogan.
Yeah, but he's wearing yellow boots and red knee pads. It's not Hogan. It's not.
It's just a coincidence. Lots of people wear red.
Yeah, it could be anybody.
Yeah.
So, Fire Pro Wrestling Returns. Let's get it to PlayStation 4 via the PS2 classics.
Yes. Do it.
Yeah, I mean, we've gibbered on for a long time about nothing, which has been a lot of fun, actually. I've actually enjoyed it a lot.
Best episode like that, I think.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. So we talked about the stuff that we wanted to talk about, and we've talked about nonsense as well. So we're going to go and fight on WWE 2K16 for the SFPC WHC, which is still rubbish. So we'll... yeah. Championship. We're going to go fight for the podcast title.
Yes,
that's what we're going to go and do. We're going to go live stream. If you did join in the comments, thank you very much.
Please tell us what you think. If you think we suck.
Yeah. If you saw me, it's gone from our YouTube page now, but if you saw me sucking at Call of Duty the other day, I'm so sorry. I rage deleted it from my PlayStation 4's hard drive simply because I was so embarrassed at myself that it's just gone.
That's funny.
Goodbye forever. Go and check out our videos on YouTube, subscribe and like and comment and join in the fun with us. Go follow us on Twitter, I was about to say Facebook, at SonnyFinnPC. The links to our own Twitter accounts are there also. That's pretty much it for episode 4. Thank you very much for listening. We'll be back with episode 5 in a couple of weeks, live from the Marston Stadium in Hinckley, where we will be talking to the guys from Wrestling in Hinckley.
Yes.
I think that's the name.
Yeah, pretty sure that's the name.
Okay. And it's gonna be good fun for us too. So we'll speak to you soon. So from me, it's goodbye.
And from me as well, also goodbye.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Bye. We miss you, GameTrailers. And Daniel Bryan.